it's Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, and we are back again on the plane of Tarkir for some more Dragonstorm. And this time, I have a booster bundle box. Say that 10 times fast. Booster bundle box, booster bundle box, booster bundle box. So with a booster bundle box, we get lots of goodies. We get some foil lands, some regular lands, 9 14 card play boosters, an alt art teamer battle crier, and the box, and some reference cards and whatnot, and this oversized spin down die, which I really like. The oversized die. I actually have here on my desk still the oversized spin down from Aether Drift. I really like the size of these die because I'm getting old, and being able to read these dice from across the table, the oversized spin down really make it easier. We are coming off also having just posted our episode featuring the collector booster box. If you have not watched that episode, please go check it out. This box was Dragonfire. There was a lot of fantastic pulls in this box, and I blacked out for a minute, if I'm totally honest, with the amount of cards that I pulled out of that set and the overall final value. Now, one of the things that I am curious about it, because I did record and post before the actual release date. I bought these over pre-release, recorded during the pre-release period, and got it posted. So I'm curious, will the cards hold value? So what I may do is after this weekend, starting Friday is going to be the release weekend. What are the prices going to be then? So that's going to be the really big question. After we get this booster bundle box, again 10 times fast, open, we will still have a play booster box to open. So lots of goodies still to come from Tarkir. So with that being said, let's get into this box. Now, one thing I did learn is that they're not really doing anything special with the booster bundles like they did with Aether Drift and with Duskmourn. Now, with Duskmourn, they introduced something called the Nightmare Bundle, where it was that really cool TV looking box. So we had the little insert, whatnot. So it was a TV looking box, and it came with I think 4 or 5 play boosters, and then it also had 2 collector boosters plus a nightmare booster, which only had 2 cards in it, but they were like special printing cards. Then we also had the Aether Drift Finish Line bundle, very similar. You got like 4 or 5 regular play boosters plus 2 collector booster, and then you got the Finish Line booster, which had those it came with 2 Finish Line cards where it had the little gold border thing around it, and the one of them was a land, and then the other was a special printed rare with that special printing in it. And you could only get those Finish Line cards, first place finish, I think they were called, first place finish cards, in either the play booster boxes or the Finish Line bundles. So the Finish Line bundles went quick because of that. So let's take a look at this oversized spin down, and this is a beautiful printing on this. I really like the shimmer it looks like a dragon scale, and I've got to say that they have knocked it out of the park with this. I mean, comparatively to the Aether Drift one, where it's just a white die with the triangular checker flag. I mean, that's okay, but this, the texture of it, the color of it, the silver lettering, I mean, this is just gorgeous. It's a whole nother level of die compared to the Aether Drift die. So, okay, let's get that inferior die out of here. Alright, so there is our Aether Drift die. And then let's get our box out of the way, the top of the box out of the way. Okay, that's going to be our full art lands. This has our alt art in it. And then here are our 9 play boosters. Alright, so we'll just open one of the, well, I guess we could open both of them just to see all the lands. Let's check out the lands and the alt art first. Okay, so we get a Teamer Battlecrier. So it's Teamer green, blue, and red for an Orc Ranger. During your turn, spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. So this is a big power card. So having big power creatures makes your stuff cost less. Oh, and I guess I was wrong. These are the full art lands. Oh, nope. So we get 5 full arts in foil. So those are the full arts, foily, and then everything else. These are just basics in foil. Let me get it where y'all can actually see. And just to make sure, here is the Teamer Battlecrier. We'll just set those there. Well, we'll get these over to the side where they will eventually end up. And then what is this? Because I thought these were the full arts. Oh, there are some regular full arts. Okay. So I was technically correct. So there's 5 regular full arts. And then the rest are basics. Okay, there we go. So, without further ado, since there are just 9 packs here, we won't waste any time getting into this. So, we've got our 9 play boosters. We've got our team. Excuse me. We've got our Teamer Battlecrier. We've got our Ultra Special Spindown, and we've got pack number 1. Alright. Oh, and these are in proper order, where we've got the commons at the front. Then our uncommons. And then our first rare is a Dragon Blade. 1 colorless. For an equipment, equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has hexproof from monocolored. So that kind of saves you from the Swords to Plowshares, the Path to Exiles, the Abrades, any of those monocolored removal spells. Equip 4. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each color of that creature that it targets. So if you're targeting a 3-color dragon, mayhaps Mayhaps. Or a 3-color commander from those new commander decks. Right. Yeah, That's only going to cost you 1 to equip. That's a common, that's a land, and then that's an art card. So only 1 rare in that. Pack number 2. Get through these commons. Uncommon. So our first rare, in this pack, Revival of the Ancestors, white, black, green, and 1. So chapter 1, create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens. Chapter 2, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. And then Chapter 3, creatures you control gain the trample and the lifelink until end of turn. Very Asban. We're going to make some tokens. We're going to do some counters. We're going to get some tramples and some lifelinks. So this is a very Asban thing to do. And then our second rare in this pack is a Meringue River Regent. It does have Omen for Coil and Catch. So blue and 3. Instant, draw 3, then discard a card. And then for 2 blue and 4, flying, when this creature enters, return up to 2 other target non-land permanents to their owner's hands. And then we've got a fun showcase Whirlwing Stormbrood. And that is an uncommon. Pack number 3. See what we got. Good. Alright, there's all of the commons. Strategic Betrayal. Rally the Monastery. Overwhelming Surge into a Warden of the Grove. So green and 2 for a Hydra. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. And then whenever another non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. So you can put plus X +1/+1 counters on the creature, or you make an XX white spirit creature token. So that's going to help make your creatures bigger, or give you that extra token. Pack number 4. All these commons to the good stuffs. Sandstep Citadel. We'll go ahead and put that over there. Hardened Tactician. Roiling Dragonstorm. Breaching Dragonstorm. Into a Fangkeeper's Familiar. So black, green, blue, and 1 for a snake with the flash. It is a 3/3, and then when this creature enters, you can gain 3 and surveil 3, destroy target enchantment, or counter a creature spell. Which isn't too bad, but 4 mana to counter something, that's a little rough, buddy. These packs, I feel like, aren't really hitting on a whole lot right now. I mean, there's not multiple rares per pack. which you would like to see in a play booster. I tell you, this is when I was playing pre-release, this card, Reputable Merchant, was kind of an all-star for me. This with the one of the legendary creatures, when it enters, you can sack a creature to put a 1/1 counter. So I could, and when it attacks, sack a creature, put a 1/1 counter. So I would have that creature on the field, play this, put a 1/1 counter, attack, sack this, put a 1/1 counter, and because this died, put a 1/1 counter. So I was getting like 3 counters with this. So it was pretty cool, if I do say so myself. You know, that's just me. And then our rare is going to be a Nature's Rhythm, 2 green and X. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, and then put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. And then you can harmonize for 4 green and X. And harmonize, I think you can tap a creature to help you pay for the mana value based off of its power, I think. Power or mana value, I can't remember which. Alright. Again, I think the Nature's Rhythm is a pretty good card. We'll see if it has retained its value. I feel like it had some good value when I was scanning cards the other day. Alchemist Assistant, Encroaching Dragonstorm, into a Bloomvine Regent, 2 green and 3 with Omen, Claim Territory. And this is basically a Kadama's Reach, Cultivate. For green and 2, search your library for up to 2 basic forests, put them on, reveal them, put one on the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. And then for 2 green and 3, you get a 4/5 dragon. Whenever this creature or another dragon you control enters, you gain 3 life. And then a foil Alchemist Assistant. Pack number 7. Iridescent Tiger, Citadel Sandstep, Roiling Dragonstorm, into a Dalkovan Encampment. Now this is the one land card that I was missing from the cycle, from where I opened the collector booster box. This land enters tapped unless you control a swamp or a mountain. Tap it for a white, and then for a white and 2, whenever you attack this turn, create 2 1/1 red creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, and then you can sack them at the beginning of the next end step. So it plays very well into the Mardu token generation in this set. And then add in some sack outlets, and I think you can do some pretty cool things with it. And then a foil Lie in Wait. And then there's the warrior token that you create. Pack number 8. All right. Channel Dragonfire, Effortless Master, Teeming Dragonstorm, and then another Meringue River Regent. We've already seen one of him this turn, or this, not this turn, but this episode. Tempest Hulk, Ooh, and then a Reliquary Dragon. This token is all colors, flying, lifelink. When it enters, it deals 3. So we'll have to find what makes that. That's pretty cool. And before we get into our last pack, just as a quick thank you to, well, if I can pick it up, just as a quick thank you to everyone, here is a Magic, well, if it's the right way up, Magic Arena code. Again, I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with me as we go through and create these videos. I hope that y'all all have been enjoying them. Please feel free to drop me a comment if there's anything that I can do to improve these videos or make them better for you. Trying to do them as best as I can, and it is just me making these videos and trying to make them how I would like to see the information put forth. So if there's anything that I can do to make them better for you, please, again, feel free to drop a comment and let me know, and I will respond to it as quickly as I can. And if it's something that I can incorporate into the videos, I will do my best to. Again, don't forget to check out our other episodes of Breaking Boxes. We just posted the Tarkir Dragonstorm Collector Booster Box, and then we have Aether Drift is already up, and then coming soon we will have the Play Booster Box. And then we also have a variety of shorts available for your viewing pleasure, as well as episodes of Arena Antics, where I go on to Magic Arena and act like I know how to play brawls. So again, be sure to give us a like, give us a follow, and turn on your notifications so that you know when the next video drops. And here it is. Here is our last pack from this booster bundle box of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Let's see if we get something good out of it. All right, we've got Carrick Guardian, another Alchemist Assistant, an Encroaching Dragonstorm, Iridescent Tiger, into, hey, a Call of the Spirit Dragon. That's a good hit. This is the new win con for dragons. Dragons you control have the Indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, for each color, put a 1/1 counter on a dragon you control of that color. If you put a 1/1 counter on 5 dragons this way, you win the game. Because that's what dragons needed, was another way to win. And with that, that is the entirety of this booster bundle box. These go quick because there are only 9 packs. So I think of everything that we've got here, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Call of the Spirit Dragons is going to be the card of the box. And, you know, just a shout out to this Dalcoven encampment for showing up to finish out that cycle of lands, so I don't have to go hunt down for another one. Like to make sure that we get all the new fancy lands to help out our decks. All right, so this has been our episode of Breaking Boxes, Tarkir Dragonstorm Play Booster Bundle Box. Once again, I am Seth, your Mild Mannered Mage, wishing everyone some happy magicking. We'll catch you next time.